Hey, everybody, welcome to the Real United States, and we're in the studio today. There's been some things going on with me personally that I suppose it's about time I took some time and talked to you about. And you may have noticed this last week, we only published one episode instead of our normal two or three or more. I've been having some medical issues, medical procedures. Nothing really serious. Don't freak out. But they've left me in a certain amount of pain. I'll explain in a moment. And so I'm I'm not operating, at peak efficiency right now. And I thought that I would take a moment to share this with you. I realize this won't be a particularly popular video. Those of you that watch us all the time, hopefully you'll be interested. Beyond that, I doubt anybody will much care about whether I live or die. So anyway, in this past week or so, 10 days, I guess, maybe, first of all, probably the most significant thing was that I had 5 dental extractions. Yes, I've reached that age where teeth are starting to fail. And believe it or not, it was, of the 5, 2 of them were my wisdom teeth. Yes, I waited this late in life before I actually had to have my wisdom teeth out. I only had the 2 on the bottom, and they were going the way of the dinosaurs and had to be removed. But in the course of my neglect, because they were impacted laying on their sides, had crushed the molars in front of them, and so I had to have 3 molars removed as well, and that has left, well, me in a certain amount of discomfort, shall we say. And so it's very hard to concentrate or to go out on the road and work when, in fact, you hurt like a bugger. And I'm given to understand from the dentist that I also have I'm looking at a root canal here in the very near future, probably this coming week. I've had root canals before. Let me tell you, boy, howdy, they are just as unpleasant as you've heard. If you've never had one, they hurt like a sucker. So yeah, I'm having some dental issues that, of course, will affect your overall health, which is why I'm getting them taken care of. Hey, I mean, on the upside, folks, this has led to a nearly completely liquid diet. So, for those of you out there that think I should lose a little weight, and that includes me, the good news is that I am, whether by choice or by force, I'm on a largely liquid diet. But we got one of these really cool, smoothie makers. It's the Ninja. And pretty much anything you put in there, it turns to fluid, and I'm actually enjoying them. I'm not of that mental set of the folks that do it because they want to be chiseled and run a marathon and things. But I do I do enjoy them in general. So that has, but by the very nature of it, it's a little bit of an unintentional weight loss program. Anyway, so that's one of the things going on with me. The other thing, which I have told very, very few people, but I'm now willing to make public, is that I have a problem in my right sinus, which there's a lump in there. And I've been to the otolaryngologist a couple of times. He's just recently taking a second biopsy. The first one just indicated the inflamed tissue. He wanted to be sure, so he went back in there and took a much larger biopsy this time. It's kind of hard to give you a scale, but it was something roughly the size of the lower half of my little finger joint. Pretty good sized piece of stuff to have scooped out of the tissue inside of your nose. Also has left me with some pretty chronic pain. So between the the extractions, the need for a root canal, and the sharpened ice cream scoop, taking tissue out of my nose. This whole side of my face feels like I just went 3 rounds with Mike Tyson, 24/7. And that's made it very difficult for me to concentrate, to research, or to get out and work. So that's why you're seeing some studio stuff now. And we're going to try to shoot actually some more pieces here in the studio. We don't want to be without content. I'm hoping that we're going to get out in the field. And this has been going on for a couple of months, folks. So for those of you who do follow us all the time and have been watching along with the pieces I've been doing, know that I've been doing that, well, in constant pain, in spite of it, trying to chin up, and keep going. Again, don't worry. None of this, to my knowledge, is life threatening. But it's certainly necessary for my health to get these things done. And it's going to be an ongoing procedure for a little while, so I am going to try to do the best I can to keep getting content up for you all and all that. And it's been going fairly well. We just crossed the threshold of 3,300 subs. Thank you so much to everyone for believing in us, and that really means a lot. We've had a lot of new people come in, and many of them are actually taking time to go ahead and comment and introduce themselves, and so that we can get to know them. And I really appreciate that, because that's a big part of what this is all about, is the friends we're making around the world, both nearby. I mean, there was a fellow that wrote to me just last night or this morning from the Lancaster, Pennsylvania area, and which is only a couple hours drive from us. I thought that was kind of nice, and yet we hear from new people and all over the world all the time. And so I'm really glad to have you all here. I'm glad that we're building this community. And so just keep sharing this with your friends, because we want everybody to come down here and see what we're doing and get to know us so we can get to know them. And that's what's going on with me right now. And so if the schedule seems a little sporadic or a little thin, I apologize for that. If by some chance this is the first video you've seen of ours, hopefully you will take some time to look around the channel and see some of the other great work we've done. At least I think it's great work. I hope it's great work from all over the place, and maybe decide to pick subscribe. For all of our regular viewers, hey, you got questions or comments? There's not much more to tell about all this than what I've told you, but certainly leave a comment in the comment section down below. Just say hi. I love hearing from you. Tell me what's going on with you. How's your life doing? Are you feeling well? Are you having any issues? Let us know. We love it when you stay in touch. And until next time, well, as always, thank you for watching.